All right, welcome back, punters, to Bet It Out. It's Derby Day. It's the punters' day of days. My man Ryan Cook is in Australia. He's done the form. I'm Louis Herman Watt. I've done some form as well. Let's start with the mares, the Empire Rose. How did you pull this one back, Ryan?
Cracking race here, Louis. I think it's always underrated on Derby Day. I'm going with the mare Orchestral, and I think you'll have a soft spot for her yourself. Third up today, went around at Ellerslie a couple of runs back where she looked like she did need that run, but boy, she was outstanding in the Toorak last start. Held up a little bit along the rail, but worked home nicely, hitting the line very hard, getting a great price for her in a race. It's always tricky to try and line up, so I'm very, very keen on the mare Orchestral.
You did right. She's wound up now third up in her prep, and she'll be bolting to the line. She'll need some luck, though. So I'm also going to split bet. I'll have something on Komochi, who should probably settle one back on the fence. But I think Orchestra will be too classy for the other very good mares in the Empire Rose. It's Derby Day, but the Coolmore seems to have all the talking points. The sprinting 3-year-olds, who did you find?
Going to go with Lady of Camelot, which might surprise a few people, but if you go back and watch her run in the Everest last start, she was sort of held up a little bit down the straight and was only doing her best work late through the line. I think we're getting a good price for her here. She's a very honest mare, as we know, won the Golden Slipper earlier in the year. And I think she's set to peak on the run here.
There are some superstar colts involved here. Growing Empire, I think, maybe at a different point in his prep now, and I'm just not that keen at the price. Traffic Warden is a star to be. He was about to start very short in Everest, so that tells you all you need, but his manners are questionable. Switzerland, though. So Chris Waller, Coolmore, that dark blue jacket, they know how to do this. Now he's third up because he didn't race in the Everest. And I just get a feeling, a sense, reading between the lines, that he's ready to go massive up the line in the Golden Eagle. They've put the bickies up, the big bickies, Ryan. The bickies you're on. Who did you find?
Yeah, cracking betting race here, Louis. I'm going with Steffi Magnetica, who has been a little bit disappointing in her last two starts. She went around in the Everest last time out as well. But keep in mind, she was disappointing in the Doomben 10,000 during the winter up here in Queensland, and then went on to win the Stradbroke not long after. Just think she's a horse that takes a little while to warm into her prep, but this is the right race for her, so I'm keen to have her.
Let me make this simple. There's a place called Japan where they've got these amazing thoroughbreds that are extremely fast, and they're telling us that this Ascoli Pechino might be the best miler in the year to come. I know it's got a wide gate, but it's got Joe Moreira on, the Magic Man. She might just be way too good. Best bets, Derby Day. I know you've got something here for us, Ryan.
Yeah, I can't believe we've gone this long without talking about the Derby, Louis. So let's get into it. I'm with Red Aces on the short backup after winning the Vars last week at the Valley. Gee, he was impressive fending off a late challenge.
I love the Derby and I love a Kiwi bred in it. King of Thunder for me, low draw J-Mac, eats the 25. Up in Sydney, Bella Nipotina. Gee, she's some value after just winning the Everest, isn't she? So, punters, have a great weekend. Enjoy Derby Day. Go on Ascoli Pechino.